Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for not a 25, but an additional 5 laps of the IMCA Modifieds 30-lap main event as we get ready to go. Starting lineup time.
And when we do the starting lineup, Jeffrey, help me out and see if you can see a blinking camera on the driver's side of Brad Pounds. Here we go. On the pole in this one, the number 22D of Ryan Daves to his outside, the West Coast Wildman, Roger Holder. Row number 2, the number 07T machine of Randy Thornell. To Randy's outside, the number 51B of Brian Clark. Row number 3 is the number 7 of Chris Cromp. To Chris's outside is the number 222 of Ricky Childress. Row number 4, the number C9, that is driver Clint Rickenback. And to Clint's outside is the number 41 of Danny Lauer. Row number 5, that'll be 9th and 10th starting spots. The number 44.
Shane DeVolder.
Shane DeVolder. I was wondering why it's not showing up. There he is on timing and scoring. And to Shane's outside is the number 15B of Brad Pounds. Next row back is the 198, the Rebel Robbie Sawyer. And to Robbie's outside is the number 97 of Justin Villanueva. The 17N, that is the Terrabella Terra, Steve Nolan. And to Steve's outside is the number 13 of Jerry Flippo. Then we got the final 4 starters, Blake Thornell in the number 14 BT, Justin Schweitzer in the 2J, the 71 that is piloted by Bill Wilker, and riding out the field, the number 55 of Carl Nolan Sr. A driver I did not mention in the lineup was the 75C of Vincent De Palma, because he's not on the track. So I don't know why he's not out here, but get ready, folks. 30 laps.
He was on track.
IMCA Modified main event. We go green at Bakersfield. And to your point, Jeffrey, I have no idea where he is either. Dave's fighting it down low. Holder running that high side. Who's going to lead lap number 1? It'll be Holder.
Trouble for Brad Pounds, it looks like.
Yeah, something going on with that 15B. He's slipping back.
Caution for Wilker.
Yeah, Wilker around on 71 down low.
Take a look over here.
Yeah, see if you can see anything wrong with the 15 of Pounds.
There's probably a GoPro in his way.
Probably can't see.
I can confirm we have red blinks.
Oh boy. All the credit goes to Scott Pounds. Now we could have a million pictures at the end of this race, or we could have 30 minutes of video. We'll find out. But Scott Pounds, man, he's a winner on and off the track.
Hell yeah.
So that's lap number 1 caution. Roger Holder and Daves are fighting it out, but Holder got that high side run. Jeffrey, do you see from this track, it looks like we've got the lanes where it's high side and low side, no middle. Is that what you see?
So far, Tommy, I'm getting that feeling, but it's so early in this race.
Yeah, exactly.
Here comes your 75, by the way, on the back straightaway. So,
not sure what's going on with that 75C machine.
My recollection, this car had issues in heat racing. Is that correct?
Good looking race car.
Are you talking about this car and it like spun out?
Vincent De Palma brought a nice race car. I don't know where his hometown is. Maybe he doesn't even live in a hometown. Maybe just as a...
He lives in an out town.
Yeah. I was born in an out town. Made my way to the out town. Hi. Do I look like the scene from Titanic?
Do you want to? The scene from Titanic? Is that the one where like you have to put up?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, not like that. You got to do it like that.
Yeah.
No, you're still. I don't know what are you holding?
I don't
like
know. What am I supposed to be doing?
No, that's not Titanic.
What am I supposed to be doing?
That's like Terminator.
You
look like a robot.
The last time I saw that movie was 100 years ago. In fact, I was watching.
How is that possible when the Titanic happened 84 years ago? I mean, that's what the movie said.
Jeffrey,
yeah.
I was in the theater while the ship was sinking.
That must have been really traumatic for you.
I was watching an onboard cam.
They had those back then?
Yeah.
No, see, they have those on cruise ships these days.
Yeah, they do.
Are you sure you're watching the Titanic?
You know, maybe not. But I have on those sea days on a cruise where you kind of just do nothing but eat at the buffet and then maybe go swimming. But you mainly just live at the buffet and eat everything.
Right.
The sea days, you don't get off the ship.
Right.
You're just on the ocean, right? I have been known to sit and watch the onboard camera channel on the TV inside the ship.
Why don't you just go to the front of the ship?
Well, because I could do that, but they also got this channel. Someone paid the money to create this channel so I could see from my room. Cover the damn cruise, I was comfortable.
Well, I can't argue with that. From the comforts of home. I hope everyone appreciated our attempted reenactment of Titanic.
Yeah, and I haven't seen the movie. So what? How did that? What should have I done?
You're supposed to be flying, Jack.
Oh, I was holding.
You were holding
on.
You were. It looked like you were holding Rose, and I was like I was the captain sneaking up on Jack. All right, here we go.
Here it is. Restart. Lap number 1. Holder going way up high, nearly scraping that quarter panel. Dave sought out an opportunity, but then he got to see that 24 again on his outside. Great battle up front. Everybody else kind of just trying to pick and choose their way. Holder with a big lead out of turn number 2.
Uh-oh.
That's Childress slipping up in that 20 or that 222. Two times two equals 6 times that by 10.
Did you say? Never mind.
Or add that. I meant to say add. And you get 16 and then Childress is feeling just fine. Dave's up the track in front of Clark. That's a battle for the second spot. Two turns number 1 and 2. 22 of Dave. Front straightaway, the 97 around in front of Wilker. And Wilker did a fantastic job with Nolan to avoid major contact, but the 97 also doing a great job of keeping it off the wall. Or I should say he hit the wall, but keeping major contact off of that wall. That's Villanueva in the 97. He tags the front straightaway wall and nearly got wiped out from Wilker and Nolan. As you can see, they all fire up and go on.
Yeah, that was that looked like it was going to be bigger than it was.
That one snuck right up on us, man. They were kind of all by themselves and figure 8 racing on a Bakersfield Speedway.
Would you like to see a figure 8 race here?
I would.
Let me rephrase that. Is there anywhere you wouldn't want to see a figure 8 race?
I would want to see him anywhere. Anywhere and everywhere. Speaking of figure 8, folks, if you've never seen late model figure 8 racing, and some of you might have heard it as outlaw figure 8s, well, we're going to be live here in just 3 weeks, June 2nd, at the Indianapolis Speedrome, the home of figure 8 racing out at Indianapolis for late model figure 8 racing. Now, what is the late model figure 8? Well, imagine a late model, dirt or asphalt, running in a figure 8. These things aren't junkyard cars, Jeffrey. These things aren't street stocks or whatever. These are the most expensive form of racing on a short track, and they decide to cross them up.
We're talking 6 figures, Tommy, on some of these cars because
that's definitely when you add it all up. But yeah, it's insane. I mean, it's incredible stuff. But we get back to go green, restart lap number 5. Again, it's Dave and Holder for the lead, but Holder with that outside momentum. Got a nice looking 24. That's a fast one here.
see a lot of cars relying on that exit, Tommy, that exit line where they want to come up to the wall. 14, almost halfway in this 30-lap main event. 17 laps to go.
Let me fill in, see who are the biggest movers in this race. I have my idea of who it is, but let me see. Let me make sure. So Ryan Daves and Roger Holder, 1 and 2, started on the front row. Randy Thornell is slipping back. He started inside row.
I'm going to guess Sawyer.
That's who I was thinking. And Sawyer started in 11th.
8 spots.
I'm trying to see if anybody else. Now let's look at the 41 of Lauer. Lauer started. No, he started much closer. He started in 8th.
Absolutely.
Who else is up there? Chris Crump. He started in 5th, so he's good. So yeah, biggest mover right now, Robbie Sawyer.
Where did Flippo start?
Flippo started, I believe, in the... Yeah, he actually is on his way up too. Flippo started 14th.
All right, green flag. So that means Flippo is the second biggest mover of this race, and he's looking for more.
He's going right through the middle of this one. Getting by 2 cars, going into turn number 3. Jerry Flippo on a run right now. And that yellow number 13, but on a run is the back straightaway. The 198 of Robbie Sawyer looking to the outside as we come to the halfway flag.
Sawyer's car looks like it runs good low, it runs good high. He's got options.
That's what you want on a track like this where there's not many options. You've got options when that car can go wherever you'd like it to. Good battles, plenty of them to watch, Jeffrey. I don't know how you're doing it.
Zoomed out.
Sawyer up into the second spot at the line. Gets around Daves on the high side. And now he's got one more car to pass. But at this rate, it is Flippo. Oh, back straightaway Lauer to the wall in front of Nolan. And we go yellow. You know, it was that kind of a wreck that you kind of knew it was going to happen. Not the Lauer thing. I'm talking about the Nolan.
Thought they were going to get away with that one.
You know, Lauer is heading into.
I think these two are going to have a conversation right now. Maybe a short conversation.
And a reminder, folks, we'll be at the Indianapolis Speedway for figure 8 racing June 2nd. Both of those drivers we're going to see racing it out for wins at Santa Maria here in just 2 weeks.
We'll be there.
The Nationals on Memorial Day weekend. So join us if you can at the track. If you can't, join us live online. We'll have 2-day coverage.
Nolan had a rough day today in this 55 car.
It wasn't running well, and then he finished it off. And that was one of the things where he was just digging on the outside, and there's a car parked sideways in front of him.
Yeah, it looked like from that, the two drivers we just saw upset with each other. It was one of those scenarios, I think I saw Lauer on the inside. And it looked like he went for one of those moves where he's like, I get the feeling those two have been racing hard for a few laps.
Yeah,
because it looked like an ending of an argument type of move, and it looked like Lauer actually got wheels off the ground and then turned head on into the wall. Cromp spun out, and like we said, there was just nowhere for some of these drivers to go. Almost got through the whole field without contact, but not going to work out. And you can see where all the contact was.
I can see Kid Rock.
Again?
Right there.
Like, does no one notice? Oh.
He's in his element.
He's with his people.
You can see it, ladies and gentlemen, as he comes by.
There's Nolan climbing out of his beaten and battered IMCA Modified.
I wish I had this ready sooner. Restart. Enough of that Kid Rock.
Watch Sawyer. Oh, yeah.
We got a race. We're off to the races now.
I had to momentarily reset the focus. That's why we got the super zoom, but it ended up working out. Sawyer is coming for the lead.
Roger Holder trying to keep him pinned down. Keep him from getting to that high side. Takes the line from him. Much different story on exit of turn number 4. Robbie Sawyer's got his work cut out for him. Brad Pounds.
Where did Brad Pounds come from?
Yeah, he's slowly creeping in on this one. And that 15B machine, he's been loyal to that low side. Brad Pounds, the Dominator, has been sticking to that low side and making it work. Sawyer.
Holder caught the wall. Roger Holder hit the wall. Now Sawyer nearly does it. Watch this run.
With a run down the back straight into turn 3. Holder's going to hold off Sawyer for now. Out of turn number 4, Robbie Sawyer, leader at the stripe. And carries it into turn number 1.
Don't look now, but Brad Pounds is coming.
We got 9, making 8 laps to go at the stripe. Robbie Sawyer, your leader right now, just a car length or 2 in front of Roger Holder. But like you were saying, Jeffrey, the driver loyal to the low side. I think our GoPro just flew out of that car. The driver loyal to the low side is that 15B. The Dominator, Brad Pounds. And he's sticking low, but he's actually starting to lose time in the second spot.
There's a conversation happening between these two drivers right now. Schweitzer and DeVolder. It's a battle further back in the pack, but they've been going at it.
Oh, yeah. Shane DeVolder in that 44 machine. This is a battle for 9th. But up here, it's a battle for 4th. 3 cars duking it out. DeVolder around.
Of course, right when I look away, right?
I was looking away, too. I was watching the 4th place battle. We go yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Oh, he hit the cone.
Dang it. I saw something fly out from the 15B, and I'm pretty sure it's our GoPro camera.
Are you serious?
But it kind of looked like he got run over. Whatever it was hit looked like it flung through the air, so I'm not too convinced, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Let's see here. We're all looking together for some red dottage. Well, I hate to inform you. Camera's still there.
Oh, shit.
I know.
That's how far I was away. I was so close to the Kid Rock moment.
It looks like he's singing. He's scratching his chin to the music. Okay. I think Shane DeVolder's having an issue.
Yeah, he definitely got...
He's having a boom to bang, diggy, diggy right now.
Yeah. He's ball with a boy. Unfortunately, he's ball with a boy. That's the name of the song.
That's the name?
Ba with a ba da bang da bang diggy diggy something else in Bakersfield.
Well, Tommy.
Yeah.
Sawyer appears.
Mark Martin's also here as well.
What?
We got an all-star.
Where's Mark Martin?
Down below us, directly below us. He's a fan of her.
Oh, this one. I thought you were talking about the dude in the. I was like, how do you see Mark Martin?
No. This is Mark Martin right here.
There's a lot of celebrities here tonight.
Jeffrey, it's Bakersfield Speedway. If any of you are sitting at your house and you're not here, well, you could be mingling with celebrities.
What?
Pounds.
My dad says Pounds.
Pounds going to win?
Hat trick.
My dad said he's going to pull off his hat trick.
Well, bummer for Shane DeVolta, Jeffrey. Looks like that cone got the best of him.
Yeah, it's the cones are made of concrete.
So Sean is guessing that Brad Pounds is going to win this race on the low side. He's catfishing this whole race. Robbie Sawyer is your leader, and I believe...
My guess is watch out for Holder on this restart. Sawyer is, I feel like, has the best car, but Holder might do something here. Something crazy. He wants to win. There's 5 laps to go.
Robbie Sawyer is second right now to the number 13 of Flippo on most cars passed.
There you go. Here we go.
Back to racing. Green flag out. 5 laps to go.
Forget what I said about Holder. Maybe not.
5-lap shootout here as Holder and Pounds duking it out for the second spot. Holder going way wide like a wild man, but the Dominator gets by.
Holder is hanging it out on that outside line.
Yeah, he is.
Can he do anything here?
Flippo gaining more spots. He just moved that 13 up into the top 5. So the driver on the move is that yellow number 13. Pounds is on the low side, and he is closing into the 198. The Rebel Rouser, Robbie Sawyer, coming to 2 to go at this flag. And I think Robbie Sawyer knows who he's got on his back bumper because he has not left that low side as well.
That might be why, yeah, like you said, there's a lot of contact happening. We're crinkling up some fenders, Tommy. White flag.
Battle for third behind the battle up front. Oh, more down the front straightaway.
Yep.
Well, Jeffrey, if Pounds needs to do anything, it's got to be done right now. He shoots it up to the high side. Holder shoots it down low. But Robbie Sawyer, checker flag, IMCA Modifieds, main event winner. Has trouble up on the high side. Look out, Dave's. Oh, look out more. Wow.
That was a great avoidance by Schweitzer.
Wow.
Who is that? Up the 75?
That's a 75C.
Oh, wow.
Palma.
What a great...
Everybody.
No, let me rephrase that. What a terrible time to wreck right there in that turn. I once wrecked at the end of a race, but in turn 4, and they said, well, we have 1 lap to go. We'll let them go. That wasn't fun. I was facing the wrong direction, which means I got to see everyone come right at me. How about Sawyer's car, man?
Yeah, he was the one of 2 that made the biggest moves throughout the field to get up to the front. And Robbie Sawyer, Jeffrey, like you said, he had options. I'm going to let you go down and try to get that GoPro from Pounds. Just unscrew it from the roll bar. From the.
Do you have the screwdriver?
I don't think you won't need it for that. You're just taking it off the roll bar. And then if you can't figure it out, just let him go. Robbie Sawyer, your winner, and your top 5 on the front straightaway. Sending it downstairs for the interview.
His safety gear's coming off. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner, the 198 Rebel Rouser, Robbie Sawyer. He's taking his pictures, getting all that good stuff done, and then he's going to come down and see my buddy Brian Smith in victory lane in the Budweiser fan zone. It's being crowded back there, man. What a run. All right, Brian, I'm going to turn it over to you, bud. As soon as you get over there, Robbie's coming up in a hurry, man. All right, there's the Rebel Rouser, Robbie Sawyer, hopping over. Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. He's on top of the Budweiser fan zone. The Rebel Rouser, Robbie Sawyer. Brian, take it away, buddy.
I'm telling you, man, I hurt my foot in the pit, so I'm a little slow tonight. Hey, man, we had a talk earlier. I asked you, I said, man, when are you going to get some more hats? And what'd you tell me?
They're coming. They're coming.
No, but you said when you win, man, you're victory lane. You got to feel so great right now, man. I know you ran your butt off. Here you are, victory lane. Holder gave you one hell of a run. You had to earn this one, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty important win for us. It's my first win with the new car owner, Calvin Martins, over at Woodworks Unlimited. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be able to be out here and do what I love. So I can't thank him enough for keeping us out here racing, and being part of such a great family and team. Just awesome for us. So thanks to my buddy Grizzly. Puts many hours in every week. My buddy Corey's here. These guys, they work their butt off for me. We all work a lot and work on the car. And Chris Stevenson's really put some time and effort into getting this deal where it needs to be, and the support of my wife. Rosedale Automotive. What else I got? Where my car at?
Victory lane.
Yeah, Stevenson and Victory Circle. So everybody that plays a part of this deal and supports me, I can't appreciate it enough. Hey, happy Mother's Day to my beautiful wife and my mom and all the other moms that came out here. I hope you guys have a wonderful day tomorrow.
Hey, Robbie, we need you to sign this flag, and then what you're going to do, you're going to give it to one of these crazy kids right here, man. Here he goes. This is this decision. It's the most hardest. Hey, congratulations, Robbie, man. You earned that one, man. All right, fans.